Alrighty, folks, hello and welcome back, friends and enemies, one and all, to Mech Warrior Online. So there's an event going on. Figured I'd do some grinding for it. I felt like shooting stuff. So, it's my Timberwolf. There are many like it. This one is mine. Dual LRM 15s and four clan plasmas, alternating fire. Well, not alternating, just groups of two. It's pretty good. It's a little light on ammunition. Can't fire more than three. It's a good thing I only fire two at a time. Yeah, it's a little light on ammo. I'm not a huge fan of. That's okay. Probably not going to stick with this the whole match, the whole time. But I do like it. So we'll also see if my computer and our internet can withstand streaming a game while playing an online game and streaming it to another platform. It is about midnight on Saturday, so don't know if it's my side that's chugging, it's their side that's chugging. I have to change it up on below limit. Yeah, mom. Yeah, hope you folks are doing good. Hey, there we go. Mining collective assault. I do very much like that they have that you get to actually pick. You get a choice of four maps and everybody gets a vote, and the more often you lose. Sometimes I counterpick, try to pick what I think is going to lose just to get my multiplier up. But I try not to do that because every once in a while, you'll win. Alrighty. But got through pretty much all of everything needed for the event except match score, which is nice. Still gonna just be playing to play. Alrighty. Oh boy. Oh, the loading isn't going great. I wonder if it's not happy about doing all this. Oh, well, this may end up being a Twitch only game. All right, let's see. Oh, my ping's only 140 to 170. Load in right as they go. All right, let's see how it goes.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engaged.
All right. Um. All right, we're going this way. I like to stick with my lance. I like to stick with the battle line. Atlas, Sovereign, and a Kodiak. Open up around.
Target acquired.
I might be able to. Oh, the rising cost of living is down, so you know. A little helper. Alrighty. Oops, somebody's angry. Oh, no.
New target acquired.
Alright, now let's see.
New target acquired.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I see you. Dual AC5s is just annoying.
New target acquired. 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 New target acquired.
Okay, well, that's not going to do much.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Oops. Uh,
New target acquired.
oh, nope. And that's it for me. Surprisingly decent. Eh,
Target.
let's change up what we're running. As while I do very much enjoy that, the mech, let's roll the Kodiak next. Oh boy. There we go. Loading. Loading still. Alright, let's change it up. No, not light. Stormcrow? How do I have you set up? Two fists of go to hell. It's not terrible. It's got a surprising amount of, not so great on the staying power though. No. The Hunchback. That's an LRM. Like, not much else. No. Alright. Mad Dog. Clan LRMs. It's a missile heavier version of what I just was running. And there's the classic. The Marauder. What did I put in this one? Ultra AC-10 4 light PPCs. Let's take a quick look at it. 1.58. An okay amount of ammo. Case protected. Sensors. And a Beagle probe. Just to help me keep an eye on things. Oh, right. Ooh, XL. And yeah. Light engine. That's all right. 2 medium X pulses. MRM 20s. Do like the MRM 20s. Laser AMS and ECM. Light engine. Fairly quick. This is one of my favorites. Nice high to peek out and shoot a bunch of missiles. And the alternative is I can just go the Kodiak. Ultra AC-10, AMS, 2 little medium pulse lasers, almost max armor, which is very nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4 SRM 6s. Up to SRM 24. Did he? Yeah. I convinced myself. Besides, it was unlocked by this. You know, gotta play with it. I just wish you can melee with it. Oh, that's a lot better load time. All right. HPG. This does do really well in a close range stuff. It's also freaking fast. Like, I enjoy this Kodiak. This Kodiak could be played somebody bet was by somebody with more talent with lighter mechs than me, like a medium with a lot of armor and firepower. The way I've built this, I just realized it's basically Kintaro that somebody stapled an urban mech to. In terms of firepower, which is hilarious, and I love it. Alrighty. Let's see how long it takes to load in here. Come on. Oh, we are one of the last. We're in Charlie Lance.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems
Alrighty.
nominal.
Override
Online
engage.
engage.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Of course, in this map you have to hit. And if you can't hit them, then it's bad luck. Yeah, no, this moves at the speed of a heavy, a decently quick heavy. There we go. One, about the other. See, now we can go. Remember, the hill climb isn't great on this. All right, it's okay. Laser and Gauss facility. I mean, yeah. Feels so weird to be playing it this quiet. So usually I have a somebody stream in the background or something. Oh, hold on. All right, sorry about that. I will have to take a short pause to go grab
Target
something.
acquired.
Sorry.
Can I shoot something? Hey. Okay, I'd like to shoot them.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Sorry. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Freaking bushwhackers.
Target
Really?
spotted.
Oh god, I hate bushwhackers.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Those just seem to be so annoying. There's the rest of my
Target
team.
New target acquired.
Oh look, it's another bushwhacker with dual AC5s,
Target spotted.
dual rack 5s. Or dual, I blame you.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Right arm critical damage. Right
Son of a
arm
gun.
critical damage.
Yeah, I'm not meant to be going into this long range poke and shoot type bull. Let's try this side.
Target spotted.
Okay, so we are having.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Okay, that bushwhacker is one solid shot from getting.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target spotted. Need
New
assistance.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
He's still alive. Alright.
Target destroyed.
Hey!
New target acquired.
Let's see if we can go pick on that roughneck.
Heatsink destroyed.
Target
Critical damage.
There we go. Hey.
Target acquired. Right arm destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Alrighty, down to one left.
Target acquired.
Hey, buddy.
Target spotted.
Oh, you little.
Center torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed. Ultra autocannon ammo destroyed. Ultra autocannon destroyed. AMS ammo destroyed.
Get your butt over here.
Target destroyed.
Hey, there we go. There's the win. What an audio issues here.
Warriors, you have taken the target. We are victorious in battle.
Not bad. We did pretty good. Let's see. 2 kills, 8 assists, 1 kill, most damage dealt. Nice. I certainly took a lot of damage. Alright, I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I'm back. Just had to go grab something off a higher shelf. Let's see if we got the next tier. How we're doing on the tiers. So we only have 3 left. Excuse me. By that, I mean we only have 2 left. And we're very close to only having 1 left. That's pretty good. I do like this Kodiak. The Mech Lab. Trying to think if there's something I can do. Just shave a little bit off the back. Let's see. There we go. That helps a little. Let's take a look at the skills real fast. Do I have... I do. Casing is crit chance down. I think. 4, 8. Let's add some skill points. I have these from some events. Let's just grab 30. Gives us enough to play around with. Right, let's drop the drop the crit defense. Gives us 8 more to play with. Drop the anchor turn. I want to keep all those. I want to keep these. Target retention. Let's drop that. Target decay. I do like being able to see them. Have maxed out radar deprivation. Oh, well, that'll help. A little more damage. The laser duration, I'm not really too fussed about that. Barely use our lasers. All right, so that would give us infinitely more cooldown. However, we don't use our pulse lasers that much. All right, so what could I get with 4 more tons? 4 tons and 2 slots. Could I squeeze you in? Theoretically, yes. Actually, okay. Do I want to do that? Drop the arm weapons entirely. Put in an AC-20, an Ultra AC-20. Because it's like okay, 6 and 4. The AC-10 does shoot pretty quickly though. Huh. I've not played around with these. Barrage magically burst fired slugs. Low cooldown for significant damage. These are kind of nice. I want the cooldown is way too high. Hmm. Okay, and I was misreading this because it's 12 slots. Yeah, no, it'd be 4 slots and 2 tons, which we'd be getting 2 slots. I mean, if we're doing that, we can probably drop a heatsink. That'd leave us with 2.5 tons of ammo for an AC-20. Yeah, that's not great. Just it's one of those things where I'm like, I wouldn't mind dropping the medium pulse lasers, but that leaves me with many too much tonnage and not enough slots. Let's see. Is there something else? I like things that go boom a little bit better. Oh, 1 point. Nope. Drop you. There we go. And then okay, so this would hurt, but all right. So that's 5 damage versus the 6 damage. 4.8 and 4. 4.5 and 3.5, so it's actually less heat generation and much faster cooldown. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. Our heat management does get a little bit worse, but I think I'm okay with that. It gives us an additional 2 slots to play with. Not really anything we can do with that. Is there? No, there really isn't. Let's try it out. All right, and then let's go to skills. Yeah, let's go with this. So I'm a much bigger fan of just a pinpoint burst of damage as opposed to like, hold it on time. Okay. I am and I'm not. Depends on the circumstances. The fact that I can't have like four of these in each hand kind of bugs me. Not gonna lie. But, we'll live. I'll suffer, but not silently. Never silently. Let's see. I am really enjoying the Kodiak. It has enough firepower and speed and armor that just sort of hits just the sweet spot of what I want. I have a feeling that the bull shark, which is the unlock at the end of this, I have a feeling I'm not going to be all that happy with it. But it's a free mech. Might as well. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's Solaris City. I don't care. Honestly, any of these maps would be pretty nice. Frozen City. So I have to make sure to stick with the main group. Hope that we don't get groups just herring off everywhere, which I have been known to do. I try not to. Generally speaking, I'll pick somebody who I think knows what they're doing. Try and follow the buddy system. Load in. Please. Load. Or here's hoping it works. It would be nice. It'd be very, very nice. Hey! Alrighty, and we're in Charlie Lands. We got a Stalker, King Crab, and a Bull Shark.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, let's take a look around the cockpit. Yeah, how do you know it's a clan mech? It has actual functional stuff in it.
System offline.
Oops. Wrong button.
Override engaged.
Yeah, just not sure on Bull Shark. Hey guys, can we
Affirmative.
this side? You stop there,
Target
sir.
acquired.
And Archer Jamie.
New target acquired.
The Sturm crew. Hey! Thank you, Furious. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Where on earth? I would give the
Target spotted.
light mechs a hard time for not scouting very well, but
New
I am
target
a
acquired.
horrible
Target spotted.
light mech player. So like,
Target spotted.
hey, thank you.
Need assistance.
There's you
New
and
target acquired.
sorry, buddy. Ugh. Oh, that is the group fight. I do want to be a part of that.
Target spotted.
That's kind of where I should be.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, hi.
New target acquired.
Okay, we are moving out of the line of sight.
New target acquired.
Okay, you have a UAV. I am not looking up for that.
New target acquired.
Hey, guys. Okay, I do, like... I don't know if it's actually any better, but, like, it certainly feels better to play. Hey, Mr. Blackjack, can you, like, stop hitting and running?
Target spotted.
Alright.
New target acquired.
Okay. Let's go see if we can't help punish that dire wolf.
Target
Like only
destroyed.
half of the enemies remain.
New target acquired.
Oh, wow.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Affirmative.
Okay. If he can survive that group, he deserves to get away.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay. Well, at least I dealt the most damage to him. And let's head up around the flank. We are doing incredibly well for this. Yes, thank you, Furious.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Few hostiles are remaining. Crush the cowards. The enemy has
Target
started to chip
acquired.
away at us. Stay
New
frosty.
target acquired.
Bane.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alrighty, and then hi, Mr. Stormcrow.
Target destroyed.
Hey, I got the kill. That's always nice. Okay, yeah, no. Having just the lasers was swapping away from just the lasers. Hey, thank you very much, and welcome to both of you. So I had to unwind, and well, Mech War is a really good way to unwind. Loading time's a little long right now, probably because I'm streaming. But hey, how are the two of you doing? Hopefully, pretty well. Yeah, man. Let's see. How's the progress going for the. Curious how we're doing on the event. And we unlocked another thing. Let's see. Alrighty. And then I really don't like that you reset me to the top. Oh, yeah. And we're already a decent way along the way to getting the bull shark. I wasn't too happy about the Battle Master. Yeah. Yep. Good luck. Wasn't too happy with the Battle Master. I just didn't really see anything I wanted to do with it. Let's see. What did I end up deciding on for this one? Yeah, just a bucket of pulse lasers with a. No, yeah, two AC5s and a rocket launcher. It's not terrible. Kind of want to drop the rocket launcher for another heatsink, though. What skills do I have for you? Laser duration. Yeah, not terrible. I picked up the king crab because it was on sale. And, like, I'm not great with king crabs, I just like the idea of them. This is just default. I dropped the AC 20s down to something more reasonable. And I can put more LRMs in. Made a very, very, very slow missile boat. Actually, hold on. 10 for 14. Ooh. I mean, I could put in two Ultra Autocan 20s. Yeah, let's do it. Drop the large laser and the AC 20s. Stop it. There we go. Bring it up to a light engine. It gives us a lot of time to play with. Ultra AC 20. Ultra AC 20. Oh yeah, I say it gives us a lot of tonnage to play with, and it kind of does. Right. How does that change our ammo? 30 shots versus 10. Yeah, no, that is. All right. And then let's throw in. Hmm. Yeah, that gives us the slots back. Which you do want. Upgrade the front. I don't know why that's not maxed. Then a skosh into the legs. There we go. And that leaves us with 6 tons. What do we want to do with them, though? Okay. That's pretty good for getting in close. can't remember. All right, so 4 and 8. Does Artemis add extra tonnage? Yes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to load up a couple LRM-10s. Might as well leave case. Move it around later. Alright, so that leaves us with 4. Alright, how many shots does this have? 240. It's only 12 shots. I would like to... Do want more shots. What about AMS? AMS, laser AMS, 1.5. 2 slots, 1.5 tons. Done. We'll throw some ammo there. Do we want... At the very least, we want 2 tons of ammo. That'll give us a decent start. That leaves us with 1.5 tons left to play with. Probably get rid of the half ton by just upping the armor on the leg some more. The Ultra Autocans were fine on the amount of armor they have. Leave weaponry. Tag, not really. We do 3 ER smalls. I don't know. Let's up the armor to max. See where that puts us. So I'd like to be able to take a hit or 2. All right, that gets us pretty good. We're at 1 ton left. Extra ton LRM ammo. I mean, the way I view it for LRMs is if you have the space and the slots for it, like, because let's see. Yeah, so this weighs less but takes up the same, or weighs the same but takes up less, 1 more slot than getting an LRM 20. Same damage, but in return, it's 5.4 heat and 4.3 cooldown versus 7.2 heat, so you're making the damage on heat, but 3.7 cooldown. That is significantly faster, and that's with no skills into it. I honestly kind of want to see about squeezing another one in. Because the Ultra AC-20s are nice and fun. 2 Ultra AC-10s are going to do a lot of the same thing. I could slap in a third LRM-20 or LRM-10. Gives me the same cycle time, just increases the amount I can shoot out. We have the AMS to keep us safe-ish as we approach. But going with the Ultra AC-10s should... Let's see, what's your... max range 540 versus max range of 900. That almost doubles how far we can reach out and touch things. How much tonnage would that save? 4 tons. Which would be enough with the way we have things set up right now. Put another LRM-10, but we'd be shy on the ammo for it. That too. Yeah, the chain fire is so nice. Let's go. It used to be bigger, I swear. Hashtag quotes out of context. Okay, 15 tons. Alternatively, if I wanted to make it a long range, just silly little thing, I could swap in autocannon twos, juggle things around and put 4 rack 2s, but that's no. But I could very easily put into regular autocannon twos. That would save me a that would save me a chunk of tonnage. Looks like an ad break's coming in for you folks, unfortunately. That would save me a bunch of tonnage. I could put in another LRM. I could put in more ammo. And I could put in some stuff on the laser side. Let's see what that looks like. Uh, Regular AC2s. How many? What are, hold on, what are the skills? Plus cooldown, heat seek limit, cooldown, jam chance down. That's nice, but ballistic velocity, missile range, and heat. That's not bad. It does incentivize things that can jam, but you know, you don't really need that. And then we'll do the usual. Stop it. Yeah, this with AC2s, there's enough ammo per ton that 1 ton per is going to be very nice. All right. Brings us up to 1.5 for the heat index management. Hey, Titan, thank you very much for the follow. I mean, right? Like, it's one of the. You can either go the reasonable build or the fun build, or hope to heck you can figure out a way to do both. I try to find a way to do both. Don't always succeed. LRM 10. Definitely need at least 1 more ton of ammo for that. I might just chain fire everything for better heat management. I do not want to do. We're backed up to a single ton left. This is a drastically different mech than what it was before. Honestly, we're chain firing. All right, let's go test it. And let's see, where is there we go. Terra Therma. If I'm sure about like the heat management of it, I just take it into like almost any of the maps, like Frozen City, just to test how much it hits in Alpha Strike and how well it sustains. But if it's something like this where I'm not entirely certain how I want the how the heat's going to turn out, in addition to everything else. All right, let's see. Backspace, if I remember correctly. Come on, let me load in. At some point, it'll load me in. It's annoying that it takes this long sometimes. But sometimes I mean always. Alrighty. That's good. All right, and then let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think I still need to do. Backspace. Honestly, I don't think I have anything to worry about heat management wise. Still move just as slow as ever. All right. It's not bad. Like, we're sitting here at. This is literally the worst place to be for heat. Like, yeah, we do overheat. As soon as we walk out of it, we start going down.
Critical.
Okay, let's go quit the match. I think this is actually surprisingly viable. It doesn't have the most damage, but that's okay. I do think we want more ammo for the AC2s. I did just sort of sit there and spam them for a bit, but we do want more ammo. Almost think. Come on, load in. I'm thinking about dropping the AMS. So we drop the AMS, that gives us a ton and a half of extra ammo. We put that in for AC2, and that abruptly gives each gun 25, 30, a little over, a little less than 40 extra shots. I think I like that. The other alternative would be we could do light AC5s, which would lower the range, up the damage, up the heat, and triple the heat. think that's pretty good though with what we have. Another thing would be we don't have any like safety lasers. Let's see, what safety lasers can we get? Small laser at 0.5, your small laser at 0.5. Let's see, 3.75 versus small X pulse is 1. But, like, yeah, 1 X pulse is actually really good. We can get 3 of those. Okay. What do you lose? You lose range and cooldown. Honestly, the range is fine. The cooldown isn't that significant, actually. It's gonna feel a little off until I adjust to it, but that's gonna save us 4 tons, which is gonna let us put in. Let's don't talk about it, be about it. Let's do light AC2s. There we go, and then we're gonna go small experimental pulse lasers, which means we now have weapons in both of our torsos. And we now want heat sinks. We can fit more. We have the tonnage for as many heat sinks as we can fit. Brings it up to 1.34. That just gives us that close range little punch. Ah, yeah, and ammo. Which ammo do you have in a bin? Exact same. Okay. Come on. There we go. Which actually does raise the question. With a slightly slower cooldown, I'm gonna probably not be spamming these as often. At which point, I might as well put the AMS back in. Oh, nope. There we go. Enter testing ground. Terra Give it a bit to load. Yeah, this is going to be a primarily more to the back kind of thing. The AC2s will do decent mid to short range as well. Like, it's not a ton of damage. It's not the, oh no, it has 2 AC20s, look out. It's like, oh no, he has 2 Ultra AC20s. Run for your lives. No, he's got 4 AC2s. Oh no. And then you just, keep shooting them and don't stop. Okay, and then okay, with everything firing as fast as it can, that's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm okay with this. But match. Hello, hello, hello. Um. I like the LRMs because the king crab is slow as all get out. I mean that's honestly a big chunk of it is so unbelievably slow that it's going to take forever to get anywhere. So you might as well put the LRMs in. Help add to the weight of fire. This is more of a closer to a backliner, I guess. I don't know. This one isn't really. I'm under very few delusions. I don't think this is going to be very good. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be fun. I mean, it originally started with an LRM-15, a large laser, and two AC-20s. And then I swapped out the LRM, dropped the large laser to put it in Ultra AC-20s, and put in an LRM, dropped the LRM-15 for two LRM-10s. Better cycle time. Yeah, I considered it, but don't know what I'd want to drop for the tonnage is the problem. Like it's gonna waddle up there and eventually get there. I mean, it may or may not be about as fast as an Irby, but hey, I like Irbies. I'm gonna go with it. If nothing else, we can always just reset it to factory standard or mess around. Because I immediately swapped the engine to a light engine. Oh, are there any XLs? How much do you weigh? 20.5. 20.5 would get it up to 55 kph. Now let's drop that one and put in the. Oh, wait. There we go. Let's look at the 20.5 one. That's not bad. Yeah, it's it came with case. I like the fact that case no longer weighs anything because I remember it used to weigh I think half a ton and it was like cool. No. And then let's throw these heat sinks back into the engine. Nope, I said into the engine. Thank you. All right. Drop that one. Put a heatsink there. I wonder. This is the 340. Let's go the next ton up. Only has 2 tons of slots. There's 3 slots rather. Yeah, I don't know. Let's reset it for now. I'll try it out with this. I might have to, go back and get a bigger engine, but it is what it is. So that would knock me down below half, which I like to keep around 10 mil to be able to horse around, play with things. All right. Uh, let's look at skills. Okay. So we do want magazine capacity for everything. Don't need the spread, don't need Gauss. We're not using ultras. We want max cooldown, range, and heat gen, I think. Definitely armor. Out the wazoo. Nope, not quick ignition. On the one hand, I haven't been playing regularly in a bit. Oh, hold on a sec, folks. Sorry. My beloved just brought me some homemade mac and cheese, which is so good. All right, so this leaves us with 8 points to play with. Hmm. We could do velocity. Just be a very rapid firing, nasty surprise to somebody. But I don't think we want it. I think what we want. Yeah, definitely target decay. Use 3 left. Let's go sensor range. There we go. Give it a shot. All right, apply the changes. And then weapon groups should be all set up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. Camo. No. Maybe. I'd like this. High mounts on the lasers. Low mounts on the autocannons. But we have enough stuff that shoots fast enough that I don't think we have to, well, always have to worry about light mechs. They're just annoyances. But we can actually deal with them. Alrighty. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's go ahead and see how it goes. Well, since this is Steiner, that means we're a scout mech then. I love the Steiner Scout Squad stuff. It's absolutely hilarious. All right. I don't understand this map. I don't know why. Every time I've gone there, I've gotten confused by it. I know Polar Highlands fairly well. I don't know what it is about Free Worlds Coliseum. I just don't get it. um, if I had to pick a favorite great house, I'd pick the cheap. I'd pick the technically answer and say Rosselhog, but I like There's something I like about just about every one of the houses, and that's one of the reasons I like the setting. It's just the world building makes it so it's hard to pick a favorite. Like you'll have your favorites, but you can generally see why somebody would like the other ones. You know? All right, let's see how long it takes us to load in here. Say this is a pretty good. You know, sometimes life can suck, but like right at this moment, homemade mac and cheese, rum and coke, and playing Mech Warrior. This is a pretty good point in life. Come on. I do think the thing that is going to drive me up the wall the absolute most with this mech is just how slow it's going to be. But I will get used to it eventually. Come on.
System offline.
But
Override engaged.
keep hitting the wrong button. All right. Um. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the group as much as possible. Do like the X pulse. Yes, I've actually broken it up and mixed it in with Beloved. For those who don't know, ba- Jinx is my beloved. Um, it really depends on what you go for as good bacon because I mean I'm American and I'm well aware that at a certain point in time my arteries are just going to be bulletproof. So I like all bacon. So but like if you know somebody who has their own livestock, that can be like some of the
Acquired.
best.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Well, I feel a little bad for some of their light backs.
Need assistance?
Alrighty, we're heading E5. Just don't stop.
Spotted.
See, map like this would have been much better to have the AC-20s.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Alrighty. I mean, that's all. You gotta love it when there's a whole group with AMSs going off.
Spotted.
Target
I cannot see what's going on. Oops, sorry. Right, I remembered one of my problems with this mech. You can't see anything in it. Yeah. Had a feeling.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
I mean, we're doing decent despite that. I mean, team is. I'm not.
Target acquired.
We're experiencing some losses.
Target
Don't
destroyed.
get sloppy out there.
New
Okay.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
We're both down to Lance.
Causing critical damage.
Poor Charger.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Yeah, and it's excellent.
Target spotted.
Let's see who else is doing what.
Artillery strike.
Sun Spider. I think they accidentally reset their oh, my mind is just blanking on it.
Center torso critical.
Is that stupid Mad Dog build
Damage.
or Roughneck build again? The two AC5s, just annoying. Sorry, two rotary AC5s. The big boy machine gun.
New target acquired.
We're taking critical losses.
Yep, that's another bushwhacker with it. I don't know that I can remember a bushwhacker build that I've seen that hasn't just irritated me on some level. Like every bushwhacker build I've seen,
Acquired.
I can remember.
Autocannon destroyed. Left torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed.
Oh, rip.
Alt-
Alright, got the assassin. A little low on ammo. Oh, buddy, you're the last one alive.
New target acquired. Torso destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
Come in. Control the surface. Can anyone read?
Okay. That just sounds so hilarious. You gotta love those wild and crazy out there builds. I think I would really like the Charger if you could do melee. Because I just love just the mental image of this big assault mech sprinting across the battlefield to just bonk you on the head. Okay. Okay. The light ACTs did not have enough of a punch. Excuse me. Drop the AC2s, drop the heat sinks, just clear out the arms. Let's take another look at things. Drop the case that's for some reason still sitting there. Yeah. All good love. I can understand why they don't have melee in this game because it is a decade old, little over a decade old at its base, and like despite all of the issues with connections that I've had, once I've gotten into a match, it's been pretty smooth. And I've played on computers that I've only had one time where I had a computer that could not run this game. It was the very, very first time I ever tried to boot it up, and this was back when you had a tutorial you had to do when you start. I don't know if that's still a thing. And so I load in, and the tutorial is like, "Hey, turn to the right." I'm like, "Cool." I rotate to the right. I get three distinct frames going from facing forward to facing right, just pivoting the torso, and I'm like, "Oh no, I cannot play this game right now." All right, I think if we'd gone AC10s, that would have worked. AC20 would have been a lot better, but AC10s would have worked. All right, let's drop one LRM, 2 tons of ammo. Does that give us enough for 2 AC10s? Yes, it does. With 3 tons left over, Ultra AC10 uses 1 extra ton. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna switch it to Ultra AC10s. This is gonna start digging into the budget. I am harm. Definitely gonna want heatsink. Okay, I think the King Crab overhaul is gonna have to wait until we get some more money. Let's go back to the Kodiak, which I'm very happy with this Kodiak. It has been fun every game, basically every game. And since I changed out the medium lasers to plasma cannons, it's a lot more fun to go to run for me. Just 4 SRM6, an Ultra AC20, 2 plasma cannons, and all the heat sinks and ammo I can cram into it. Hilariously, when it was the 2 lasers, I had additional 2 heat sinks in it, and I filled every single slot. Just so silly. But let us go again. No, I do hope that the game succeeds enough, and I hope that the new Mech Warrior Clans games, because I've played Mercenaries. I have not picked up the clan ones. I mean, they're clanners. It's not that, but well, a little of that. It's also the fact that it's a very strict campaign, and I wasn't all that interested in a purely narrative campaign running only clan mechs. And I'm like, all right, well, if it's omnipods, how much are you going to actually have the ability to change it out? Started watching a little bit of a playthrough. Did not enjoy the the story. Having learned more about the story, I'm probably going to go back at some point. Yeah, that's sort of what I was worried about. Is like there isn't much outside the clans. The Ghost Bear expansion, on the other hand, I've watched a decent chunk of that, and the story is interesting enough that I'm willing to give it. One of the things that I really like that I saw, um, there we go, is the fact that you add armor and it takes up slots and it gives you both front and back armor for it. I kind of like that a lot. Like you allocate tonnage and slots and you get armor distributed. It's like, yeah, that's nice. one of those things every once in a while. I'll poke around and see if somebody's done a mod that just sort of lets you explore more. And basically play it and explore more. Because like the actual mechanics of it, I think I like a lot from what I've seen. The story is, I mean, the base game story is, all right. The Ghost Bear story, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Kind of like it. I think Ghost Bear is one of the clans that I have a little bit of a soft spot for. But and I like the fact that you have the elementals. I just want, I mean, even if it was because MechWarrior 5, the the tournament stuff, didn't really explore that till pretty recently. Cool. She loaded in early. But something like that, because the clans are uniquely set up to have that everywhere.
Sensors activated. Weapons
you
online.
know, that's the one thing that I'm like, yeah, no, the clanners would take one look at Solaris 7 and go, oh,
Override
hell
complete.
yeah. You know? So, like, give me the clanners on the tournament circuit. I would love that. Just absolutely ridiculous. All right, and then the Marauder 2. Looks just enough like the Marauder to make me. It's not bad. Hilariously, there we go. The part of it that makes me iffy on it is actually the same part of it that I hated on the Marauder, the original modder, for the longest time. Love you, hon. Good night. Yeah, like Clanners make some good mechs. They make some very silly mechs, and like,
Target acquired.
why did I get? Did I just hit the button faster than anybody else?
Target spotted.
Apparently, I did. All right, but it's like some of the other stuff, like the Kodiak. Okay, that was fun. I'm just like, can I thread the needle on this? Apparently, I could. Hey, buddies, where you at? Like the look of some of the Clanner mechs is just
Target
so.
Target spotted.
All right. Okay, you guys are gonna pop that pretty soon. A lot of people are in Charger today. Is that I just keep seeing the same person and not realizing it's the same person. Oh, hello.
New target acquired. Heat level
Uh,
critical.
I guess I found you.
Shut down. Target destroyed.
That was this moment. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, hi guys.
Critical damage.
Target spotted.
Yep. That was funny. Just like, wait a minute, yet another charge. Oh, wait. Oh, Let's see. That was kind of funny. Just like, what on earth is going on here?
Artillery strike online.
Probably should not have
Torso
pulled
critical
as out of
damage.
position as I did.
Right torso.
Did not realize the whole enemy team was over there, though.
Target acquired.
I
New target acquired.
mean, there's a decent chance he could have gone LRM5s with this and just never stopped shooting them.
Target spotted.
Left arm critical damage. Left torso critical.
Oh. You'd gotten one more volley off, you would have got him.
Left arm critical damage.
Yep. Yeah.
Heat level critical.
I don't know. I like the idea of playing light mechs. I can very seldom pull it off. I wonder, do I still have? I had a
Target destroyed.
buy. All right. I had a mech that was specifically designed to sit in the line with the assault mechs. I think it was a medium mech. Can't remember what it was.
Critical
It was a clan mech, and I put all of the red lasers I could on it, and it had three laser AMS and a bunch of small lasers. I think it was small pulse. You know, and so like just all right. Good night and good luck with work. And good luck on this. But I loaded into the first match, and there was I didn't realize it till after the event, after the match. There was an event going on for firing LRM missile, doing damage with LRMs. I loaded in with. Let's see if it's actually in here. Let's see if I still have it. My little red laser pointer of doom. Let's see. It would have been medium. Is it? No. Oh no. Did I get rid of it? Or was it just a different version of the Stormcrow? I must have gotten rid of it. Look similar to the Adder. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the store and find the mech because this is gonna bug me. Battle mechs. It was class light mech. It had 3 AMS slots. Pretty sure it was medium. Let's see. So I swapped out stuff for it to get it to be so. No, that's not looking right. Was it a Shadow Cat? No. Nova. That's right. It was a Nova. I think it was based off of yeah, the arms from this, and then I can't remember if it was just miscellaneous parts, but you could get 3 AMS, one on each torso and one on the head or center torso. And I had that set up with just arms full of emulators. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Omnipods. Let's look at the right torso first. And then let's look at the left torso. And then let's see, was it head? No, it must have been the center torso. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, I guess it kind of makes sense that you can't just swap out the middle. Which means I have to figure out which one of these it was. I think it was it you? Yes, it must have been. Alright, so let's see about putting you back together. Right torso, left torso. And like it wasn't great. But that first match I loaded into, and you could just see the enemy line just let loose with all the missiles, and I just sort of stood in the middle and just like, I got this, and just melted them. Right, what was it? It's the one with all of the slots. There we go. Prime. It got like no chassis bonus, but that's, you know what? That's fine. There we go. And then, do the legs have any like real different? Not really. Then what is it? AMS was laser AMS across the board. Then energy was the micro pulse. Yeah, it was basically designed to do nothing but deal with light mechs and missiles. I have no idea how well it would do now. It wasn't great before, but it was funny. It's also the mech that taught me the value of chain firing. Yep, this looks like what it was. Not great. Silly. Very funny. Not very good. But let us select mechs. Let's try the Kodiak out again. Try not to get baited. And let's see. How close are we to the next one? Fairly decently close. All right, the next one is the last one. Yeah, I want to get it. All right. Sorry about that. I think my goal is just going to be keep going until I get the bull shark and then take a look at it, modify it a little bit, walk out, get shot. I have a feeling I'm not going to do great in it. But like doing 60 to 70 kph is right around the sweet spot for my maneuver. But for me, anything slower than that and it feels too sluggish. Anything faster than that and it's just going all over the place. Also, like the Kodiak, another case. Please, 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 please figure out how to put um, melee into this. Like, yeah, I know there's a lot of mechs without arms, but like blackjacks can just like headbutt things. It's not great, but it'd be funny. It would actually, I think, it would also help the game because it would mean that, I mean, at my level of play, it doesn't really matter. But generally speaking, you could never stop. Like, you get an enemy down to like, no arms, no torsos. Hey, cool. They don't have any weapons in their center torso. You can ignore them. No, all of a sudden they're an actual threat. I mean, not a huge threat, probably, but they could be. I will say as soon as they do that update, I am going to run a Black Knight build because the Black Knight always triumphs, and I just love the fact that like, yeah, you'd have to cut off every limb, and then we'd call it a draw. That would have to be the nickname for the mech. Like, absolutely have to be the nickname for the mech. Come on, guys. Right? Just like, all right, well, what we gonna do now? Is it slowly the wheel turns, and eventually, hopefully, if we're lucky, it'll land on a match for us. Hey, there we go. I don't know that map. Grim Plexus is always fun. I don't have the best mech for it right now, but it's always fun. I think I got rid of my Rifleman 2C build. My Rifleman 2C build was stupid. It was 4 LBX2s, 2 in each arm, each one set to chain fire, and just you heading out, Caden? Or just not running the charger anymore? Oh yeah, I love the idea because like in lore, the charger is a really good mech for intimidation purposes. Because like inner spear technology is kind of crap. What do you have on the sensors? Oh, we have an assault mech on the sensors. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's a charger. Like I love the charger, but it's a charger. I saw somebody on on one of the games earlier. I don't know if you were here for it. Had 2 large lasers and 2 medium lasers. Right? Unfortunately, it cannot do fisticuffs. Nope. Oh, there's a good sign for 1 DC already. Oh well. Oh.
Reactor
I mean,
online.
it was a pretty good setup.
Sensors online.
I don't know how well it worked for heat management. It wasn't
Systems nominal.
looking quite that close. It's more along the lines of like, how did you fit that in a charger? Oh, ad coming in about 3 minutes for you folks. Hey, but like, I swear, the Juggernaut just looks like a Fafnir. Where are you? I want to go. I want to go play with the rest of the kids. Yeah, check out my stalker. I took a break from playing for a bit, so I would not be surprised if they rebalance some stuff. And it was very prone to overheating already. It had I want to say 4 large lasers on it. It's not that different from the stock version. Yeah, I could have just gone straight and gotten there in the same amount of time. Oh well. That's one of the reasons I like the Kodiak. It has decent enough armor for an assault, has pretty good firepower, and it has a nice turn of speed. Not the fastest thing out there, but it's not the slowest. Yeah. Aha, it is another Kodiak. There's a fair number of assault mechs in this match. Yeah, everybody wants to play with the big boys. Well, their setup over there. Excuse me, and a duck right in front of you.
Target acquired.
I do like plasma rifles. Let's take a walk around. Give ourselves just a wee bit of cover.
New target acquired.
Don't think I hit any of those.
Need assistance?
Alright, there we go.
Target spotted.
Yeah, nice start with 4210s. This is annoying. Go.
Need assistance?
Alright, let's not get completely caught out of position here. I'd rather not just. The fuck?
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Hey, buddy. Oh, God. Hey, buddy.
Critical damage.
Okay.
Right torso destroyed.
Well, we died. Did 390 damage and took a lot. Ah, I blew myself up. Yeah, fair. I'm adrenaline a tad bit hot. Getting a wee bit toasty. I mean, at least he died with dignity. right as I load in. Archer, SRM 6, or SRM just group. Better pick a target, pick a target. Yep. Yeah, their lights are tearing us to shreds.
At 25%. Incoming missile. Torso critical damage.
Huh.
Center torso critical
I
damage.
have not played with those
Torso
with
destroyed.
these guns before.
New target acquired.
Hunchback.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
There we go. Nice, nice.
Target acquired. New
Not
target
bad, not bad.
acquired. New target acquired.
Ooh, that is a lot of missiles incoming.
Incoming missile.
Oh, Lord.
Critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
Is that the one of the bull sharks? Ooh, I do like the Cyclops.
Warning incoming missile.
Ah, that is a very good Irby player. Ah, I'm like, you have low signal. There is somebody about to shoot you in the butt.
New target acquired. Torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
Yeah. Oh my Lord, they are swarming over him. Yeah, I'd have to say the MVP for the enemy team is definitely that group of lights. 'Cause holy smokes. Alright. Hey, I got 3 assists. Let's see, how many points? It's one of the things that does bug me is you don't see. Not bad. How many, what your match score is without having to go and look for it. And I think I might just make a very basic, king crab real quick. Oh no. I don't know that I've actually played my Battle Master. Oh, actually, let's look at the stalker. Let's see. What was it? Right. 4 large pulse lasers, 2 rocket launcher 15s for a get out of jail free card. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's not the worst. Let's see. Large pulse is 2 and 7. And large X pulse is 2 and 7 again. I mean, 2.4 versus how much? 11. Duration 0.75. A third of the duration. And cooldown 0.25 versus. Yeah, I think these would actually be doing more damage. Huh. It's like it's gonna do less upfront damage, but it's gonna give you just more sustained damage. Huh. Engines, let's just go own. How fast would you be getting it up to? Slight decrease in speed. Alright. Then we do standard structure. Not bad. Let's see what we can do with this. It does slow us down a little bit, but let's unclick the owned. Yep. Okay, so this leaves 3.5 tons to play with. Our heat management is horrible. Oh lord, that is so much more money. Alright, but if we do this and just fill up on heat sinks, kind of wish there was a button to just fill. Yeah, I mean, that would honestly probably work even better. 1.5. I don't know. I just kind of like the idea for the. I mean, hey, we can go back to Endosteel because we're just filling up all these slots. .95, so that's not really any better. Not really any worse either. Like PPCs are better for the heat management. Considerably. And they weigh a lot less. Let's reset it. Start from the beginning. First step, let's drop the large pulse lasers. Yeah, but we might be able to squeeze in some fun things. That leaves us with all of the tonnage to play with. And a really good heat management. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I have an idea. All right, so we have 14 tons to play with. Um, First, let's go to engines and just grab that. There we go. See, yeah, you're fine. Then, still decent on the heat management. We still have a bunch of extra tonnage, which means we can cram in a decent amount of arm ammo. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Ability to sit back, ability to move forward. Okay. Oh, drop the owned. We could. We might be able to fit MRM 30s in here. Oh, we'd have to drop heat sinks. Well, if we drop the heat sinks, we could slap two MRM 30s in, cackle maniacally, and then try and squeeze in the ammo. That is significant. Way better. All right. No. Not. No. It would have bugged the heck out of me. MRM 30. Go to ammo. 1 ton. 2 tons. 2.5 tons of ammo. 360, 687, 850 divided by 60. It's a decent amount. It's not the best, it's not the worst equipment. But in case, because we have the extra slots for it, why not? Costs a bit, but not a huge amount. Oh, you can't case the center torso. That's honestly that's fine. um yeah, let's go Emerald Taiga. This is abruptly something that can hit really hard. The MRM 30s are going to be very nice. I love playing around with different builds. Honestly, that's one of my favorite parts of Mech Warrior and just BattleTech in general. It's just theory crafting, making different builds, try them out a little bit. If we can ever load in the testing ground. I mean, if we shoot everything, that's 60. Okay. 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 So we can't just face roll the keyboard. Is there somebody nearby?
Target acquired.
Hi.
Critical.
I think. Excuse me. I think I'm actually going to go back to two MRM 20s. It'll give us more. It'll let him shoot faster, and it'll cause less heat. If we're very lucky, we can squeeze in. We can put those heat sinks back in. In fact, I think we can. If we can, I mean, we kind of should. All right, loading, loading, loading. Come on. Up the MRM 30s. Let's move the ammo with the case down there. And again. Then let's see how we fit the 20s. That gives us a decent amount more stuff. All right. Equipment, first things first. Most important part. I'm going to make this look pretty, and it will drive me up the wall. Up the wall. Well, if I don't, all right. Ah, MRM 20. MRM 20. There we go. And we have 4 tons left to play with. We could just put in a bunch of MRM ammo. Which would be good. However, Beagle Active Probe would not go amiss. Then if we put in you, that's going to give us a lot of sensor range and targeting gain. Projectile speed, that's nice. Crit chance up. Actually, really nice. Leaves us with 1.5 tons extra. We definitely want more ammo. Yeah. Off the case. Put a half ton in each foot. Let's bring up leg armor. So we get. Alright, so that's going to be pretty nice. Good range. Speed is a little slower than I really like, but not too bad. The heat management isn't terrible. Yeah, and there's just don't shoot all four. Missile cooldown, that's nice. Intersphere large lasers. That's why I was doing those. Eh. Honestly, I already like this one way more than that one. Look at the skills. Right. Don't need those. Definitely want those. Yeah. Bring up the sensors and oh yeah. I'm gonna grab all of the missile stuff. Cooldown range. Velocity. And then let's add the points for it. There we go. And let's apply it. Alright. I might as well. Good at peeking. Oh, right. Inventory? Oh, oh. Hey! Oh, cool. I'm not equipping that on this mech. Go away. Alright. Let's do a match. And let it load, baby, load. Come on. Please load in. Come on. Sir, I've made a build. I'd like to test it. Come on. Come on. Seriously now. It is so late, it is to the point of it's starting to get to the point of getting early. Yeah, I don't mind too much. Big part of it for me right now. Oh, sorry. Is that I'm starting to get a little tired, but I want to hit the end of the get the last reward of the event. As it's 2 a.m. here, it's early. There we go. I mean, we have to go with the Lay of Luthia. I really don't know this map. That's okay. We didn't go to it. We went to one I do know decently. All right. And now we wait for the next set of loading. 'Cause some days that's just how it goes. Hey, I mean, hey, got in before the timer.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
Ah,
online.
right. We're gonna want to make sure.
All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in.
And hit override so I can kill myself by overheating again. Okay, like if nobody else is gonna move, then I will and probably get lost immediately. 55 is decent. I have no jump jets. Whee! Ah. Eh. Let's see. Yeah, range isn't great.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Okay.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah. You are so far outside my range. Eh, I mean, if you keep walking closer, I'll shoot you.
Sorry. Target spotted.
So there's still that mad cat in there.
New target acquired.
Let's get to a little bit less of exposed of an area. Then we can walk up. See if there's anybody we can see. Not really.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Alrighty.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Right torso critical damage.
Yep.
Destroyed.
Target spotted.
Yep. I was more than a little bit too.
Target acquired.
The enemy has
Target
destroyed
acquired.
Alpha.
That's annoying.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's see.
Target acquired.
There we go. Pop the UAV.
Destroyed.
Right.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target spotted.
New
Not really
target
getting any kills
acquired.
myself, but doing a decent amount. We are getting a bit surrounded.
Spotted.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Alright. Somebody else want to go forward? I'm about to lose half my firepower.
Target acquired. Destroyed.
Son of a gun.
Arm destroyed. PPC destroyed. Heatsink destroyed. New target acquired.
Okay.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. New target.
Oh, there's my. Oh, it did a decent amount of damage. Bad. I love it when that happens. Just load in and just. Oh, that is a nasty Atlas. I like it. Yeah, we lost. You know, hey, it was a fun Atlas. Come on. Decent. Not terrible. Not great. Huh. Come on, load back. Come on. All right, let's see how close are we. Yep. Good night. I'm not far behind you. Matter of fact, hey, got the last one. We now have a bull shark. All right, let's look at that for real quick, and then I'm probably just gonna be going to bed. What do you look like? You look kind of dumb. Like you look like a BattleTech mech trying to be a Metal Gear, but you watch too many. But you watch too many streams of Oh God, I'm blanking on what it's called. Not Chrome Hounds. Uh, um, Armored Core. Okay, what are your weapons? Why do you hate people? Holy smokes! How do you have this good of heat management? Like, genuinely. We're at 1.25 with 6 LRM-10s, 6 medium lasers, and a tag. What? You actually have a decent amount of ammo for everything. This is kind of bullshit. I'm not even sure what I'd want to change on it. I think the only thing I can really think of is shave a little armor off. In order to put another double heatsink. Like, yeah, the legs are a little weaker, but like that little bit extra. Okay, I don't think I'm up for a full match with this, but like I just gotta look at it a little bit. Yeah, man. Any day now. Come on. Okay, dear Lord. All right. Okay, no, no, no. The lasers, yes. I think I'm gonna put the. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna put all the lasers. We're gonna move the tag over to 4. Recenter. Turn.
Target acquired.
Um, that's not bad.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
That's not bad at all. It's really actually quite good. Um, let's look at those lasers. They're standard mediums, 1 ton, 1 slot, I think. Maybe we swap them out for ERs. A little extra range. Shouldn't do like anything different, really. I actually kind of really like this. Insane, but I like it insane. Um, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, ERs 1 ton. I mean, I could put flamers, but that's just silly. 3.8, 3.6.9 versus 3.25, 3.2. Um, I'm okay with that. I am, however, going to have to redo the heat sinks because this is actually I really do like this mech. Speed's lower than I prefer. But that's alright. Alright, and then weapon groups, let's put. I kind of wish this had the locations on them. Let's see, the weapons group. The skills, let's add. There we go, 91. Okay, laser duration down. All the missiles, obviously. Give that a little bit of extra survivability. We'll run heat containment. Sensor range, target gathering. Okay, yeah. Cooldown, range. Oh, heat gen. Absolutely want heat gen. Forgot about that. Oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think dropping. No, we want the target decay. And then let's get painting. That was pretty nice right there. Yeah, that's pretty dang. I did not expect to be actually liking this mech. Like, I really like the Kodiak. Tweaked it to get rid of the mask, but once I did that, I was really happy with it. Oh, that's true. It was a little, yeah. Eventually, I'll play around if I find something I like. But the bull shark, I like. Um, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Probably. Okay. So right now, I'm re-changing up when I stream stuff. Um, Partner changed their work schedule. Well, they didn't change it. Their work changed it on them. But I am looking to be streaming more frequently, a little bit shorter than I have been because I've been a lot of times I go for like 7 hours at a time. Try not to quite do that. Give myself some time. Just do two streams. Probably gonna end up being longer overall, but we'll see. So I will see you either tomorrow or Monday. Not entirely certain which. Things may change here or there. A lot of shenanigans going on in life right now. But thank you very much for coming. It has been wonderful to see all of you. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, a wonderful start of your week, and, well, depending on if you're getting up or going to bed, either a good night's sleep or a good rest of the day. Um, yeah, all the VODs are also on YouTube. I stream stuff to YouTube. If you are so inclined, you can subscribe. Right now, pretty much the only thing it does is it gets rid of commercials and, supports me. Looking into working on extra stuff for that, but have to fit that around, everything else going on in life right now. But I hope to see all of you again sometime soon in the future. And I hope you have a wonderful